Hi, Dav here. So we're going to talk about how to do some nice studies. Now, this will be more focused on anatomical stuff only because it fits that kind of realm. So how I did this was I'll draw the subject matter first. In this case, it's going to be red. Pick any color. You can just use black. But the point is, when you have your reference, you try to be somewhat accurate, close to accurate. And what you do from there, from then on, is you simply copy that very same sketch, that observational study you did, and then you put it to the side of the original. You put the copy beside the original, and then in that copy, you simply section off the parts that make sense to you. I don't think it helps if you copy someone else. I mean, you can use other people's guidelines, but I think it's better if you use your own eyes, because what you want to do is you want to see the shapes that your eye, that your own eye can see, and understand within your own study. And I think it's a much more personal process, but also the end result is kind of cool. Like, you can share these studies for your social media, and you feel good as an artist. Like, you're like you feel legit, skill wise. Because number one, you are spending a little more time, especially in the first drawing, where there is no first drawing. You're just copying the original one, but because you're being more observational, you're gonna get more accurate kind of work, so it's gonna end up looking good. But also because there's creating a new copy of that original study, and then you're sectioning things off, coloring each kind of shape that makes sense to you. Visually, it's gonna look kind of cool. It's gonna be appealing, and you compare both, or you have both versions in one page. Now you have like a nice reference sheet, not just to share with others, but to kind of have for your own self that you can reference back to, right? You could compare the study you have in this page to your past studies. So it's a very cool thing to have. It's almost as if with this process you can create your own library of anatomical information, or knowledge. And I think it's a cool thing to do. I found this out by accident. I think I was trying to do, I wanted to study a doodle of mine, and then I simply expanded it. And I just felt like one day coloring the insides, because I've seen this a lot on Pinterest. It's a very common thing, but I never realized how it, number one, made me feel. First of all, I get to color. There's something about just coloring. You know how when you were a kid, people give you coloring books. You don't draw the drawings yourself, but because the action, the act of just filling in the blanks and coloring, choosing your own colors, and just making sure the colors are within the certain shapes and stuff, it just feels therapeutic in a way. So it's gonna be more fun. But again, also I think the most valuable thing here is you yourself deciding how you section off, how you separate, how you decide the shapes will look like when you start sectioning off certain parts, each part having its own particular kind of color. Also, it helps if you save the colors that you typically use. If it's a light green, a light blue, a light yellow, you want to save it into your color palette in your whatever program we're using. In this case, I'm using Clips to Devane. I don't have to manually select colors in that, because I already have a list of colors that I can cycle through and choose from. So it's a great way to study. It just has so many positives that you should not do it. Did I say that right? And yeah, it looks good. And I do recommend you could use black, but using a different color, I think is pretty fun. So for me, I just decided on using some kind of a reddish pink, and it looks it. Also, side note, when you make a copy, or when I make a copy, what I do, from the original sketch, I duplicate that sketch again, so the lines end up thicker. Because the moment you add color, if the sketch is too light, if your original study that's more contour based is too light, it may work on its own, but the moment you add those colors underneath, it can take away, it can be harder to read. So all I do is simply duplicate the duplicated sketch or study, and it makes it more readable when you add colors underneath. So just a side note, a tip there. And I'm excited to be able to build a full library of these things. And one day maybe you could sell it as a book. I don't know, who knows. And also, it's just great to post if you don't know what to draw, if you're struggling with maybe you don't feel like doing original art or any kind of fan art and you just feel like doing some studies, it's a great way to have something to post. You get to study, you get to enjoy the study, and you get to show it off because it's like it's colored. It's like you have like two different versions of the same like drawing. Like it just looks neat and presentable. So like you can't go wrong with this kind of study. So I do recommend you try it out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Bye.